Hey, what it do? What the business is? Your boy Blacc Zacc, and you rockin' with A Culture.
First of all, bitch, I'm the richest in the state. They say it's lonely at the top, but I feel great. Ain't had no daddy shit.
Alright, so we here with Blacc Zacc. You feel me?
What it do?
What it do, what it do.
So,
You here on the baby tour,
yeah,
right?
Baby on baby.
Baby on baby.
So,
Now, is this your first tour?
yeah, it's my first tour here.
First tour, how has it been for you?
Lit. Every city lit.
Every single
Yeah. Except for, what city that was in Alabama? Mobile was, yeah, I ain't. But other than that, yeah, it was lit so far.
It sounds a little country Alabama.
For sure.
But you got like a favorite city that you had formed in?
Detroit. Tampa was lit too. DC was lit. I had fun in DC. And I'm ready to see what Indianapolis got to offer tonight.
Yeah, Indianapolis gonna be lit for sure. Definitely gonna show y'all love.
For sure.
How did y'all link up with like the tour and y'all getting it all together?
I met Baby like a few years ago. Before he was turned up how he is. Like he always been hard working. Like we did a few songs back in the day. And then like we under the same management and stuff like that. We on the same label and shit, so we just put it together. Like he got North Carolina on lock, I'm from South Carolina. I got that shit on smash, so we just put it together and been running ever since.
How was it like for you signing to the label? I know you was probably geeked up.
Yeah, I was geeked up for sure. Like it just made the bag bigger. Like more features, more shows. I been getting money, but it's like that rap bag just went crazy.
Yeah. I know you just released that Richest in South Carolina.
That shit going crazy right now. It been out like a week.
So like when you was in your city before, you feel me, you did get like up there, did you always feel like you was the richest in your city?
Hell yeah. They know that. Like that's why you ain't gonna hear nobody try to respond on that.
Cause you feel me, that is some bullshit. It's some bullshit to say. Like motherfuckers gotta be the richest in their city.
Yeah, I ain't gonna speak on nothing that's just fact. I ain't doing no publicity stunts and no shit like that. But like they know that's a fact. Like, I fuck with rappers in SC, but they know when it comes to that, nah. And I said in the song, I ain't trying to have the best flow, but when it comes to that money, y'all know what's up with me. So.
How did you get into rapping? Like how long have you been rapping, making music?
My stepdad, he had a studio at my crib when I was younger, but I really got into it like when I got out of high school. Yeah, cause I always people always told me I had a rapper image, so like once I dropped one mixtape and I seen how my neighborhood responded to it, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna keep going, and I tried to take it around the world with that shit.
We would say like how many years you been in the rapping scene?
We started as far as DME probably in 2009, but I wasn't really rapping then, so say about since 2013.
2013? Yeah. And when you figure out like that you want to do it forever?
Like a few years ago. Like a year or two ago.
What happened? Like what moment?
Like when I got that real response, cause like I ain't gonna lie, I used to be like in and out of. I'd be consistent one minute, then I fall back. And then I just be consistent again. But once I seen like how you can really make some money off of it, I just been like, yeah, this shit work. Like, and then I be going everywhere and people be knowing who I am. So I be like, shit, I'm just see how far I can go with this.
Yeah. Tell me about growing up in your city. What was it like for you growing up?
Columbia, it was same old shit. Like you either gonna hustle or just go get a job, or you gonna try to go to school or try to play basketball or something. But it's the same old shit like every other neighborhood. But I grew up by the stadium by the stadium in the neighborhood called the Bluff. So that's like right by the Gamecock Stadium. I ain't got my cocky piece on there. I usually have on my Gamecock piece, but
that's why. Your ice.
Oh yeah, shit. I ain't even wore all my shit because I got to go right back home tomorrow. So I ain't want to wear everything, but I got like a little bit of my shit on, like my baguette shit right here. I usually have on my cocky piece, the Gamecock piece, but I be wearing that because it's Bluff Road, like that's where we from, like Gamecock Stadium.
Do all of your pieces mean something to you?
Yeah, everyone. Like this my latest one I got. Wifey did this. It got the baguettes on it. Like all the rappers getting the baguettes now, but I was the first to do this. Like you can do your homework. Like if you really in the jury, like I'm the first to do this in the chain. Like Quavo was the first to do it in rings, but like when it came to the chain, I was the first to do this shit. And like this is my 803 piece. That's the area code. I ain't got none of my rings or nothing. This is my AP. Shit, 60,000. And my baguettes. Like I'm in that baguette phase right now. I like them baguettes.
What's the most expensive piece you got?
This
that
Blacc
you blew a
Zacc.
bag?
This Blacc Zacc. This like
What is it?
130. 130 easy. The chain was like 65. This one 65.
And do you got like a favorite piece?
My 803 and my khaki piece. I wish I had that shit, man. But my khaki piece my favorite one. Cause it got so much details.
So you mentioned that you was going back to your city tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
How is it like with you, like people knowing that you on the road, that you getting up there? Like, how is it going back to your city? Do you be getting bum rushed? Can't go to the mall?
Yeah, that kind of being going on because like even when I first started, I always told myself like shit, like I ain't about to be so accessible, like I ain't about to be everywhere, like I ain't about to be in the club all the time. So when people do see me, they be excited. I always looked at like a Gotti, one of my favorite rappers, Gotti and Dolph and all that. I'd be like, shit, you can't just go in the club and see Dolph or Gotti one night in Columbia. That's what makes it exciting when you finally do see them. So I always been like getting treated like that, and I carry myself like that too. But now that shit is ridiculous. I can't go nowhere in Columbia. Nowhere. Like that's why when I'm there, I be with my kids. I go straight to the house.
You feel like you gotta move out? Because I know a lot of rappers, just like a lot of people don't want to go back to their city like that because either people hating or you feel me, it's just dangerous. So how's it for you?
I ain't gonna flex. I live in Atlanta, but like I still got a crib in Columbia because my kids there. But like my home is like really Atlanta.
You really Atlanta?
Yeah. That's where I be at like when I'm chilling.
How many kids you got?
2.
So how old is they?
One on 8, one on just turned 5.
Okay. They know they spoiled.
What? Come on.
They know they spoiled yet, or do they just think it like it's the lifestyle type?
Man, I be trying to teach them though, like they got to calm down with my daughter. She always talking about Gucci and stuff like that. Like I tried to trick her one time. I was like, I brought you something from Target. She was like, that ain't Target, that's Gucci. And like she just like, and my son, he ridiculous. He a baby me. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, you
That
say
dude
he
crazy.
So he probably already know the.
Man, that nigga know everything. I don't even want to speak on how he be acting. That nigga is crazy. That dude crazy.
Let's get into your music. Like what song that you feel like, you know, the streets are gonna speak on like what's their favorite, and like, you know, the fans gonna speak on what's their favorite, but like as far as like stuff that you wrote yourself personally, like what you feel like is your favorite that you wrote?
My favorite right now is this record I got called What's the Stakes? Cause I feel like with everything you're doing, you gotta know what's the stakes. Like you gotta know what you're hustling for. You gotta know everything you're grinding for. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know the ups and downs with that shit. And my favorite, so like recently, is that Richest rapping SC. Cause I was popping shit on there.
That shit is hard. I like that one for sure.
Appreciate it.
Let's get it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Nico, you made that motherfucking beat.